Let's do some science. That was delicious. What is going on, everybody? It's Mighty Man O'Tor back with some Attack of the B-Team Minecraft mod pack. Today, I am continuing my journey to catch up to everyone else by playing with some advanced genetics. So, this looks really complicated, doesn't it? Well, it's for a good reason. Because it is really complicated. Through advanced genetics, you can alter your genetics to get some special abilities, like you can take less damage, or get more health, or have no fall damage, or the specific reason we are doing this, to be able to fly. Now, we can fly by turning into a bat, like so. Yay, we're flying, we're a bat. But that's really annoying to go back and forth and back and forth and back and forth every time we need to fly. Plus, being a bat, being one block high is pretty annoying. So we want to be able to do that without having to change, and it will be glorious. So, that's why I did all of this. And it took me 4 hours, 5 hours today, trying to make all these. Not just because I'm an idiot, but because these are very tedious, and they take a really long time to use. So, without further ado, let's take a look at what we do here. So we have the DNA analyzer. This is step 1, right? DNA analyzer. In that, you will put some skin scales that you have collected from mobs. So these are from a chicken. You take this little guy here, the scraper, and right-click on any mob, and pop comes some skin scales. Skin scales, skin scales, skin scales. That's fun to say. So these are from chicken, pig. I think these are all pig, yeah. I'll go into why I have just a bunch of pig ones. So here's one from a spider. Let's go ahead and take that for the purposes of this. So in the DNA analyzer, you put, well, I guess I should say first, you need to, these things all need to be powered. Now, when I first set it up, I was using this, the combustion generator. In here, you can put fuel. I was using coal, and holy crap, does this thing burn through coal super fast, and it is, like, near impossible to keep up. So I'm almost out of coal now because of this. So thanks a lot. But I was eventually smart enough to not figure it out myself. I mean, come on, I didn't figure it out myself. I asked my brother, DK, what to do. So he told me I needed to make a bioreactor, and a biofuel generator. In the bioreactor, you can put stuff like seeds or carrots or some kind of tree saplings, and it converts it into energy, which it moves over into the fuel generator and goes right here, biofuel. As you can see, I'm sitting pretty low. It's because it's powering. I have these wires here too. So this one is powering all of these machines, and so they're all full in here. All the power is full. I'm having kind of a power problem. I made a little wheat farm and carrot farm up on the surface to try to combat my fuel needs, and it's not large enough. It's not working out yet, so I need to figure out a better solution to that. But it's going to be fine for the time being. We have enough power to get us through what we need to do today. So first step, DNA analyzer. In goes the skin scales, and this bar will fill up super freaking slowly, and it'll pop out one of these, a cell, but it'll say cell of a chicken. So step 2, bam, I have these nice and in order because I'm smart. In goes the DNA extractor. So you put the cell in the extractor, and it's going to shoot out a little bit of code that's going to look like this, like a DNA strand. So it's extracting the DNA from the cell. It's like real actual science. So we got this helix, right? It's encrypted. It's got 28B3DA. We don't know what the fuck that means, so we need to figure that out by putting it into the decryptor. So we put that guy in there. Is this done yet? It is. So I'm going to go ahead and put this in because we're going to need a lot of those. You'll see. So in the decryptor, because it's encrypted, we don't know what it is yet. So it'll go through, decrypt it for us, and say, oh, Helix, so we have climb. That's actually one that I have not had yet, so cool. And then in here, from the decryptor, once you know what it is, we want to split the DNA into something usable. So we put it in a DNA splitter. It's gonna pop up a list of the genes. So I have a good example one here, because some of the genes that you get from certain mobs will give you options. So like this one, for example, this one it's from an Enderman. So it has teleporter, save your inventory, or basic gene. Teleporter, obviously you can teleport, save your inventory. If you die, your inventory goes automatically to an ender chest, which is pretty useful. Or basic gene. Basic genes are going to be used later on for something specific. So I'm going to go, because I already have teleporter and save your inventory, so I'm just going to go ahead and get a basic gene out of this one. Might as well take this guy out of here. So see, this one's F17AAA. So that's something different than climb. If we put it in the decryptor, it'll tell us what it is. Having done this a million times already, I already know that this one is going to be just a basic gene. But that's fine. So see, we got basic gene. Boom. Now, this isn't quite usable all by itself. Oh, I'll put the climb in here. Sure, I'll take one of those climbs. And you always have to click. So even if it's only one option, you still have to click climb. So from here, okay, so yeah, I'm just making sure I know what's going on right now. Wait. Okay, alright, I got very confused for a second. I apologize. So basic gene, we're just going to put this in here so I can keep things moving. Basic. So in here is where you combine things. So this is the breeder, right? So this is where we're going to be combining genes to make the perfect gene that we want. So we'll get to that in a second. So out of here, you know, we're going to get these genes. This one's just a basic gene. You can't do anything with that specifically. So in here you put ones like climb. So say I wanted the ability to be able to climb. I'm assuming that means you can, like when you're on a horse, how you automatically go up a block without having to jump. I'm assuming that's what that does, but I'm not positive. Or maybe you can climb walls. So here, gene climb. Breeding state 0 of 16. So we have to put 16 of these basic genes in here to fill up this climb gene. Hopefully that makes sense. I already have, so the one that I'm working on right now that I really want is this fly gene. This one requires 28. So we're already at 15 of 28. So I'll go ahead and put a few more in there. This one's already done. Climb. Put you over here. Sorry, I'm just making sure. Bobbert's back. I just want to make sure I'm not going too fast for myself, because I'm still new at this. So let's go ahead and get an empty syringe. So you also, in order to, because you're going to take the genes and you're going to combine it with your blood in order to put the gene inside of yourself. So in order to get blood, you need an empty syringe. So with that, you just take the syringe, right click till it goes all the way up, let it go, ouch, and it pricks you, gets you some blood. And then this isn't, you can't use this blood because it's just fresh blood from your body. It hasn't been sterilized or anything like that. So according to actual real science, you put it in the centrifuge here. We already got that one. And there, it's going to make this blood centrifuged like so. And we already have one of those, so we don't need this. Do I have everything out of here? I don't want to leave stuff. Yeah. Okay, so centrifuge, we're done. So I, for the purposes of this, already have a completed gene here, resistance, which you get from zombies, some zombies, that gives me like the resistance potion, where you take less damage, or I guess you have like higher defense, or whatever, however you want to talk about it. So that's what this is going to do. So I have this resistant gene, and I have my centrifuged blood. So we're going to put this in the DNA combiner. The gene goes on the right. The gene goes on the left. And the centrifuged blood goes on the right. It's going to fill up. I put this right one in here, right? Yeah, gene resistance. Fill up my blood. Get the gene in the blood. So now we have a filled syringe. We're going to take that. We're not going to inject. I assumed we would right click to inject ourselves, but that is not What is happening? Okay, well, that's a good place to cut for now anyway, because I want to get all the genes that we want, and that way I can give them all to myself at the same time. So we have our filled syringe with resistance. I am working on a fly gene, 17 to 28, and then there's another one in here. Ooh, what do you... Oh, I don't need that. Climb. No fall damage. So let's... How many is this one going to take? So if I put this in here... 16. Okay. So I'm going to fill all these guys up, put them in with some centrifuged syringes full of my blood, and then we'll come back and give ourselves some power-ups. Ouch! Alright, so we'll see you guys back probably in several hours, real time, once I have enough of the genes to fill everything up. Yikes. Alright, we'll see you guys back in a sec. Alright guys, and we're back, and somehow I ended up with 4 syringes? So I don't know what happened, because I only wanted 3 genes, so hopefully I didn't totally screw something up, because I just spent another hour getting all these together, and I'm basically totally out of power. No more stuff up at my farm, so I'll have to like sit here and AFK for a while until things grow. But anyway, so the reason I wasn't able to reason I wasn't able to inject it before was because I need to go back in the centrifuge. So I have done that with all of these now. So I'm just gonna, I don't remember because it doesn't label them. So I'm just going to inject it and see what the hell happens. So here it goes. Hopefully I don't die. Nausea. Okay. Bobbert says hi. Was that the fly one? It was not. So hopefully that did something. Number 2. Nausea. I guess one of them was resistance, so that wouldn't actually show anything. I'm flying! I'm flying, and I'm not. I'm so happy. No more changing into a bat. Alright, so we got the one that we wanted. That's the most important part. So the other one I got was the no fall damage and resistance. So I guess resistance wouldn't really show anything if it was taking effect, because there's no particles or anything. That's just something we won't really notice until we're in battle. See if we take less damage. And then the other one is no fall, so we'll just have to go up for science and fall from a great height and see if we take any damage. So these go back to being empty syringes, so I made a bunch of syringes for no reason. But that's fine. I had this like full of skin scales, and I went through more than half of a chest to get those last 2. So that's fun. So let's go out. Let's take a look. Yeah, this is just makeshift right now where I put just down to that little cave. It's kind of a mess. So let's check it out. Okay, so let's see if I take fall damage. Not quite so high. I didn't take fall damage. I don't know, maybe because I can fly, I already wasn't going to take fall damage. I don't care. We don't take fall damage. I'm happy. I'm very, very happy about that. Because now I can fly around and do whatever I need to do without constantly changing to bat form. It's a beautiful, beautiful thing. So, oh, sorry, getting text messages. So, the rest of what I wanted to do today, just for funsies, I want to show you guys some of the craziness that is in this mod. So you can see I have like no coal. Make a couple more torches here just to have. Okay, what else? I don't need anything else. I guess I can get rid of my scraper. I just want to go... There's like a double ravine that intersects, and I went over there briefly already just to get some, because I saw some diamonds, and I wasn't going to not get diamonds that were over there. But I had a story I wanted to tell you guys, so we'll do that. And maybe we'll fight some mobs when we're over there once it gets dark. My dad is texting me every 5 seconds. It is annoying. Not because my dad's texting me, but it's annoying because I keep feeling my phone vibrate. Oh, it's a beautiful thing. Just being able to just double tap space and fly. So good. So there's a double ravine over here that I found earlier today as I was like going around frantically trying to find different kinds of mobs and bats and stuff to get the fly gene. There's just one random villager house right here, and there's no one in it. I don't understand. My chunks don't like to load when I fly is the problem. But I won't have to fly as much now, because I don't have to worry about switching to bat. Wait, where was this? I thought it was right here. Did this map change? No. It's got to be over here. Here it is. Is this it? Yeah, this was it. Yeah, see, so ravine starts here, goes, connects to another one here, goes all the way back here. So, quite a good bit. I'm going to kill some cows, since I have my little mini cow farm, but I can always use more beef. Oh, I got a baby turtle hat. That's adorbs. Add yorbs. So, what was I going to say to you guys? Oh, well, I just wanted to show you how insane all of the ores are in this. Like, look at... I mean, one, there are so many ores, but they, like, form in larger chunks, too. I was down there already. That's why that torch is over there. It just is nuts. Like, when you go to mine, you will almost always, like, a certain thing will... like a vein of ore will lead directly to another vein of ore, which will lead directly to another vein of ore. It's insanity. Is that a cow? That's a cow in there. Give me your beef. So what I want to tell you guys, you guys obviously know by now, I got married a couple weeks ago, 3 weeks ago as of last weekend. Oh yeah, no. Oh god, that scared the crap out of me. He's wearing a freaking sombrero. As awesome as it was, not everything went according to plan, which is part of the charm. That's part of the fun of a wedding, you know. You obviously don't want anything huge like they screwed up the flowers and you don't get to have any. Like, you don't want that kind of thing to screw up, but little things kind of make the day more memorable and make it more fun to tell people about, like I'm doing now. I'm going to go ahead and get coal, since I have so little of it. And all of this thermal expansion stuff is good. I don't really utilize it that much right now, but I'm sure it's going to be useful for something in the future. So, we got married on a Saturday, and we went to check into the hotel on the Friday before, because we were going to have the rehearsal dinner Friday evening. So, I get to the hotel. We got there, Kelly and I drove together to the hotel. You know, obviously we stayed in separate rooms that night, but we were going to leave straight from the hotel for our honeymoon, so we didn't want to drive separately and have to worry about 2 cars. So we drove there together, and then we checked into our separate rooms, and then it was kind of like, all right, I'll see you tonight, because she had to go get ready, and we already knew we weren't going to see each other at all the day of until the actual ceremony when she walked down the aisle. I wanted that to be the first time that I saw her that day. So, as we're getting ready for the rehearsal dinner, and like the rehearsal, we go to the rehearsal at the venue, at the church. Pastor walks us through everything, and then we go back to the hotel for everyone to change for the rehearsal dinner, which is just, you know, for those of you that don't know, you don't actually do anything rehearsal-wise at the rehearsal dinner. It's just kind of a it's a chance to see all of your bridal party and close family before the actual day of the wedding, since that day is going to be really crazy, so you're not going to get to spend that much time with, the people that are closest to you, because, you got to say hi to everybody, you're dancing, it flies by. So the rehearsal dinner is a really good place for you to kind of catch up with a lot of your bridal party people, and just as a thank you for saying, hey, thanks for being a part of this, big day for us. So we went to that, went back to the hotel to get ready for said rehearsal dinner. I had packed a suit to wear for that night, and my electric razor. And a little backstory on my electric razor, it's a piece of shit, like majorly. I've had it for years, probably 4 years maybe. It was a nice razor. It was like $90 when I got it. So it wasn't like a crappy razor or anything, but just the blade was super dull, and it was to the point where the trimmer that I had on it, the electric trimmer, was totally unusable. Like, the blade was gone. It essentially just would grab onto my hair and my skin and just yank. So I wasn't getting anything out of it, and it was miserable to use. And I was a little panicked about how I was going to shave, the day of the wedding and all that kind of thing. So I called my dad. I asked him if I could borrow his electric razor, but he has one, but it's older because he uses a straight razor, a regular, I don't know what you call it, not an electric, a regular razor. So I was like, well, just bring your old one. I'm sure it'll be fine. And I asked my brother to do the same thing because he uses a regular razor as well. Now, I know most men use regular razors and not electric razors. My father never taught me how to use one. I'd never done it. He taught my brother, but not me. My little brother he taught, but not me. But he was like, well, I can show you. It'll be no problem. I'll just show you while I'm there. I was like, yeah, that's cool. Problem is, chances are high that the first time I use it, I'm going to butcher my face. Just because that's kind of the learning curve. I'm going to cut up my face, and I'm going to have lots of little scars that day. I don't want to do that the day I'm getting married. You know what I mean? So I was a little panicked when he showed up with the razor, and his trimmer was just as bad as mine. Did not function at all. And I was like, okay, how am I supposed to use this thing? So I had gone and went ahead and bought a new electric razor. That way I wouldn't have to worry about it. Got a really nice one. I think it's a Philips. It was like $120. Really awesome razor. I go to use it right before the rehearsal dinner, and it doesn't have a charge. Because of course it doesn't. It's brand new. Why would it have a charge? It's been sitting in a box for however many months at Target. So I start entering full-on panic mode because I have gross stubble, and my razor doesn't work. My dad's razor doesn't work. The new razor that I just bought has no charge to it, so I can't use it. So we're frantically, it's a freaking fancy ass razor. It has a plug that plugs into the wall that you put, stand that you put it on. It's self-cleaning and all this shit, all this, science that it does. But I was like, you know what? I don't care about any of that. I just want to be able to shave my face right now, which I can't do. So we're finagling it, trying to figure out how the hell to put it into this charger so that it'll actually charge. And we finally figure it out, but it says it's going to take 20 minutes to charge. We need to be at the rehearsal dinner place in 10 minutes. So I'm full on panicking. And I'm like, so my, one of my groomsmen, my good buddies, was like, dude, just change. Then we'll worry about it. And maybe by the time you're ready to go, it will be charged. And if not, you'll just figure it out. You will either go to the rehearsal dinner with a little bit of stubble, or you'll just be a man and man up and use your old razor and just make the most of it. I'm not getting this redstone. I have way more redstone than I could possibly need. I'll go ahead and get this copper, though. And so I'm like, you know what? Fine. So I go to put on my suit. My suit that I have had for many years. The only suit that I own. It's a really nice suit, like a slate gray. It's really nice. I wear it, whenever I need to dress up. But I haven't worn it in maybe a year. Now, for those of you that don't know me, in college, when I was in the theater program, we took lots of like physical comedy classes, combat classes, took yoga and dance. So I was getting lots of exercise. I was in good shape. You know, I had rocking six-pack abs and whatnot. When I moved to Georgia and stopped really kind of doing that stuff, I'm not proud of it, but I've gained some weight, 10, 15 pounds since college, which, oh, hello. In the grand scheme, isn't that much? Because what the hell is this? Permafrost. Oh my gosh. What the hell? What the fuck? Bone? Alright, I'm not gonna mess with that because I don't know what the hell that is. Hi. Actually, go ahead and blow up. Yeah, took no damage, so I think... Oh, yeah, resistance too. I didn't even notice that. So I do have resistance. Baller! I see these diamonds. They're not diamonds. Okay, I don't want to get too sidetracked because I do want to finish this story, and we're going to end up making this a really long episode. So, I'm panicking, right? Panicking because my razor doesn't work, so I go ahead, try to put on my suit, and haven't worn it in probably a year. I've gained 15 pounds since then, so it doesn't fit. It's way too tight in the waist, and the shirts that I packed are express fitted shirts from college when I was in shape. They don't fit either. They're super tight. They make me look like I have boobs, like I have a crazy muffin top. It's no good all around. So I have gross stubble with no way to get rid of it. I don't have a suit to wear. I'm fucked, right? No idea what I'm going to do. So it's like 10 minutes before we have to leave. And I'm like, you know what? Fuck it. I have my tux that I had been fitted for the wedding. I'm just going to wear a different colored shirt and different tie and just wear that suit. So hopefully no one notices that it's the same suit I'm wearing on the wedding day. And then right as we're getting ready to leave, like I go to check my razor just to like on a hope and a prayer, and it works. And I go to shave and it is like fucking smooth as butter, man. Like the blade is so beautiful and sharp, no problems at all. And I'm able to get shaven up, dressed. I look nice in my suit, and I'm able to get over there, and we were still on time. And we had a great night at the rehearsal dinner. And yeah, it was just like, I cannot express how totally panicked I was. Like, this is the night before the most important day of my life, and I thought I was going to look like a complete bum. Like a complete bum. Fat ass bum. Not any kind of bum, but a fat ass bum with gross facial hair. It just... Oh man, it would have been the worst. But... Is that diamond? It is. Oh, okay, I have coal now. I was like, wait a minute, I don't have any torches. Okay. There's more of that permafrost, man. Dude, this place is huge! This place is huge. Look at all this frickin' ore. What is this? Copper ore berry. Sure, I'll take. Ouch. Ouch, I said. Did I lose armor or something? Ooh. Huh. I was taking a lot of damage there for some reason. But yeah, anyway. That's my pre-wedding story. So I told it in a very disjointed way, so hopefully it wasn't a cool story, bro. But I'm gonna hang out here for a little bit, I think. Is this a lake? I might hang out here. Dude, yeah, we're gonna look at this. This is insanity. I cannot ever foresee running out of ores in this place. So freaking nuts. Where were those diamonds? Because I do want to at least get those before I go. Let's go back this way. Here they are. So let's see how many how many diamonds we get from this. Keeps on going. Man, if only diamond ore was like this in the vanilla game, right? Look at this. Look at this. 1 vein, 20 diamonds. That's some good shit. Alright, but that's going to do it for today, guys. Hopefully I can find out... there we go. Hopefully I can find my way out and I can fly back. Nope, this way. Nope, this way. Yeah. Here we are. Ah, the light of day. More diamond. Okay, I'm going to go. You guys don't need to see me get more diamonds. But thanks for watching, everybody. Hopefully you enjoyed this advanced genetics. Next episode, I want to set up like the item inventory system. If you guys are watching... ow, shit. I just stubbed my finger. That hurt. If you guys are watching my brother's videos, he utilizes it all the time, and I'm super jealous because I want a good inventory management system. Where were those diamonds? Here they are. So that's what we're going to work on next episode, and we'll probably find something else to do as well. I doubt that's going to take up a whole episode, but thanks for watching, guys. We'll see you in the next one. Peace! That was delicious.